ain't no shilling is set. Paid for the bottles, never duck the debt. Authenticity, dripping every cent I get. Frauds need a manual, I'm a vet in the bag. Straight from the streets, these reviews get respect. Sniff test, real, no corporate connect. Pockets out, ain't got a brand to protect. Every fragrance check, no boss to bribe or collect. Fat boys flow, hitting raw, uncut. No brand backing, no hush, money strut. Sniff the truth, no mask, straight up. Honesty in the air, ain't no back alley bluff. Tested in the field, ain't no lab rat control. Straight out the bottle, put my soul on the scroll. Nose to the grind, ain't no corporate role.
I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
Do it, lady.
Damn. Welcome in to Friday. It's Friday. We made it to Friday. Fucking Friday. It's Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got nothing else to do. Welcome in. Crazy week. You know, I didn't know if I was gonna be able to stream tonight because in reality, I've been like a kind of like a just numb to the world, trying to make sense of it all. Numb and quite emotional too. As being, real men can be emotional. It is an okay trait to have. Emotion lets you know that you're still human. And to be a human being is a great trait. To be a person who actually has human qualities is a really nice trait to have. Unfortunately, not everybody has human being traits. But yeah, so I didn't know if I was gonna be streaming that. I mean, I just really didn't know if it was, if I felt it. But you know what? I feel it. I got the orders, and life goes on. You gotta keep pushing through. And it's a crazy world and crazy things going on in the world. And all we can do as human beings is be as human as we can be as kind and caring and emotional as we can be, emotionally correct, of course. But, it's a tough thing. Anyway, since the night is Isola Verde, which I finally got a chance to wear today. I knocked over all my bottles. I gotta give them credit. Those damn fucking those damn Gulf Fortress, man, they're tough. I knocked them all over. They did none of them break. It was close. None of them broke. That was a good thing. I did not get in Cobra. I thought I was going to arrive today, but I guess it's arriving tomorrow. So I did get in Malibu. I got it right here. I haven't smelled it yet. Malibute. What? Rasasi's now become the guy that keeps coming up with shit every fucking... too much shit, Rasasi. Slow down. And it's not like they're cloning anything that we don't already have a clone of 55 times over. Newsflash, people. Everything that Rasasi comes out with, it's not something you need half the time. I don't know why people went nuts over Rasasi's Tropical. It was good. Don't get me wrong, but damn, shit. Crazy over it. You wait till that damn Atlantis hit, and I'm like, I don't get it. There's so many fucking clones of that fragrance already. I mean, do you really need another one? I mean, seriously? Seriously? Okay. I'll bite. But yeah, my wife and kids are gone. They went into town to go to the thrift store. So I was like, okay, follow me. Told them I loved them and I missed them. I really was looking forward to seeing them when I got home. I really love my kids, man. My kids are everything to me. My wife is everything to me. And was looking forward to seeing them, but they're not here. So I got to hang out with the dogs for a little while. So I hung out with the dogs instead. Let's change the background up now a little bit. Let's get a little funky here. Let's see what we got. This is the right one. Yeah, there we go. Your boy's got that down to a science, baby. Look at that. Down to a science. Technologica. I can't say it, but yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. So I got the Duas in right here. I went by the old Dollar General and picked them up. Right here they are. So we'll get into those. It won't be a long stream. because I do have orders to pack, and I'm ready to pack them. I've been waiting all week to pack these orders. It's been a crazy week, but there's crazy things going on in the world. But I want you guys to know that you are free to speak your mind here, however you feel. I don't want everybody to feel like because I feel a certain way that you can't be who you are. Be who you want to be. As long as we're respectful with each other, we can communicate in any way. That's what's called being a human being. So let's be a human being, okay? If you can't be a human being, as my dad would say, then you might find yourself on the outside pretty quick. I got guys watching it. Believe me, if I don't catch it, they catch it. And it's just not from the stream. It's from this whole community that we have built up that's so great and so positive and so amazing. So don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. That's all I'm saying. Don't be that guy. Let's talk about fragrances. We need to get them. The best way to heal is to get it back into your normal routines. Roll Tide. Hopefully we win tomorrow. Please let them win. Oh God, please let them win. Eagles and Chiefs on Sunday. So, we'll see. All right, let's catch up with the chat. Say hi to everybody, because you're the reason why this engine goes, baby. I'm just a part of the engine. You guys are the oil, the gas, the spark plugs. You make it go. All I do is just sit here, and I owe it all to you. Scott the Wrench Martin, baby. What's up, Scott? Rocking that business over pleasure. So I messaged George the other day, and I was like, George, hey, if you got any empty bottles of business over pleasure, I could use it. And I can, if you got it in your warehouse or anything. So George does not send me an empty bottle. He sends me a brand new bottle of Evening Mystique. I guess they had a couple laying around somewhere. And a nice little where's it at? Let me get it. And I don't consider this taking a free bottle. It's a gift from a friend. I'm not putting Evening Mystique for sale. I've already reviewed Evening Mystique. I've already said it's one of the best releases from that line. So I don't want to hear shit from nobody. If a friend wants to give me a gift that I'm not reviewing, that's different. So here's he sent me this too. I guess you can put your own 10 ml, whatever you want here. It's so fancy. Little decanter. You know I would appreciate that. But you can pretty much change it out and put your own 10 ml in there, anything you want. It's pretty cool. I might have to give me one of these. I might buy some more of these. Anywho, thank you, George. Really appreciate it. And now I got a new bottle of Evening Mystique. No, it's not for sale. I might say I sold one 8 ml the other day in an auction, but I'm not going to sell the bottle. That would be doing the wrong thing, going against my rules. But it's good to see everybody. Good to see Stan. What's up, Stan? Great to have Stan. Great to have all my men and women of the armed services here, veterans, current, our police force, our first responders, the people that keep us safe and protect us. Thank you for being here. We appreciate y'all so much. Saturday day for Gavin. What's up, Gavin? Rocking that Fat Boy. Fat Boy might win some awards this year. You guys vote on this, man. I think Fat Boy might win some awards. And it'd be the first time that Fat Boy actually wins an award in his own show, because I can't be nominated for my own show. That's the rule. That'd be very, very narcissistic of me. Although I no longer can be nominated if I wanted to for fragrance reviewer under 10K, because I'm over 10K. Must be nice. Must be nice to be over 10K subscribers. Must be nice.
It must be nice.
It's pretty nice. Good to see Ray here. What's up, Ray? Great to have you here, Ray. Great to see one of our great good friends here, Fragrance Induced Coma. What's up, Fragrance Induced Coma? Good to see you, Sunday of the Immortal. Look at you guys rocking that good shit. That's my least favorite of the whole line. That's my second least favorite, but I still like it. What's up, Christopher Woods? Great to see a long-time guy right here. Long-time member of the Fat Mob, baby. Good to see Christopher Woods. Hope you're doing great, brother. Great to have you here. The Viper one seems legit. I know. Can't get it nowhere. I'm still looking for it. I go once a night and I search for them. I found mine on eBay. I think I paid $5 more than what I could pay for them on Fragrance by Canada, but I got this one within 4 days of getting it from a buyer I buy from all the time, and they're pretty good. And the other one was the buyer I bought from before, but they're a little slow today. They're not the buyer I got that one from Malibu's from Texas, so it comes pretty fast. The other one I don't remember where it's coming from, but it's taking a little while to get here. Hopefully tomorrow. Yes, Stan. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. I just watched his wife's video. Very, very hard to watch. Very hard to watch. Terrible. You guys know how much I preach about my family, how much I love them, how much they love me, how much they care about me, how important family is to me. Like, it's the most important thing to me that I have. It's my number one achievement. It's the greatest thing I've ever done in my life is marry a great woman and be married for 20 years to her happily and still love her. And I'm so in love with her to this day. And then have 2 kids that are great. That's the greatest achievement I have done in my life. And it definitely it's tough to think that somebody's gonna grow up without their dad. It's tough. Welcome, Rana. Where's Rana? Did I see Rana somewhere? Where's Rana? I don't see Rana. Where's Rana at? Did I miss Rana's comment? I don't feel like I did. Saturday, Philadelphia, no limit. I haven't tried that one, Jahoni. Good to see Jahoni here. Good to see Emmanuel. You're welcome, Emmanuel. You guys have a voice here with me. We can all be human beings together. That's the key to everything. But we don't have that kind of crowd here, you know. Even when we get a troll in here once in a while, they don't ever feel like they can totally troll. They don't feel like they have the power. Their power's weakened in here because A, they're embraced. Second, what they say doesn't faze us. So it's just a good environment to be in. You know how many fragrance streams are negative? There's a bunch. A lot of these streams are negative, not by the streamer themselves, but by how they are perceived by their viewers. It comes off, the comments in the stream sometimes get real negative. Oh, I almost dropped my vape. You know what? I should have kept it because now I can't find the one I was going to put on my other bottle. Because I found this one. I put this one on. I had an extra one for the Isola Verde tester I got, but I can't find one for the Isola Blue. I can't find my empty Isola Blue bottle because I have one that's empty with the cap on it. I don't know where it's at. Please do a daily stream. I wish I could, SD. I would love to, but I don't have the time to do a daily stream. I wish I could. I work odd hours. Some days I might get off at 5. So my time, like last night, I got off at 9:30. They let me leave early today because they felt so bad for me. They're like, "You can go, man. You ain't got to stay over." I said, "Okay, good. I'm out of here. Shit, let me get the hell out of his place." It's my busy season at my job, so it's money making time. I would love to do a daily stream. Yes, and I think maybe at one point I will. If I can cut down my hours at work, that's the goal. And to do a daily stream. I would love to branch out and do other kind of stuff with my other channels. Who knows? Believe me, if I didn't have a job, a daytime job, I would have all 3 channels jumping. I'd be on Rumble. I'd be fucking everywhere except TikTok. Good to see SD here, though. Good to see. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hey, John Boy. Good to have John Boy here. What's up, John Boy? Yes, it is a place for a happy fragrance stream collector. Absolutely. I watched the latest video on Jeremy Fragrance by this guy who does these videos about Jeremy Fragrance. Basically, it was the same video with a little bit more added to the end. Nothing's really changed. Why doesn't anybody talk about the fact that, nobody in all these videos that people do about Jeremy Fragrance, they never bring up the fact that he committed plagiarism in his speech. Nobody ever brings that up. Really curious. To me, that's the biggest offense he's ever done, is plagiarizing another YouTuber. That's the worst thing you could do in YouTube. And the guy was getting an award for being a YouTuber. Must be nice, right? Must be nice.
It must be nice.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice to have good friends in high places. Sometimes it's good. We give Stan a hard time, but Stan is one of the best people I know in this fragrance community, man. Great guy. What frag am I rocking tonight? Isola Verde. Doesn't last long, but smells amazing. I'm going to give it that. It's not going to win any longevity contest. I'll tell you that much. I can't even smell it anymore. It's gone. You got to spray it again. But damn, like Isola Blue. Woof. 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 This is fire. Straight fire. It's the Daliana fragrance. This spits hot fire, baby. Good to see Kevin Hawthorne on Lakeland, Florida. What's up, Kevin? I've got Evening Mystique and Soul and Second Soul. Yeah, you got them all like me. Second Soul is my second favorite. Is my favorite. Second Soul is really good. It was my favorite until Evening Mystique matured. The same thing happened with the first three. Brass and Soul was my favorite. Business Over Pleasure was actually third. But over time, Business Over Pleasure just macerated into a better fragrance. Ross's fragrances are a little more complex. And you can tell that he had more of a hand in the process than the other two. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm not saying those are bad people. I'm just saying Ross, it feels like Ross had more input into his fragrances than the other two Zed creators. That's all I'm saying. And no, I am not the Zed creator. You guys know my rule. I will make a fragrance on my own. Stand the Week Invictus Aqua, baby. Oh, you can't go wrong with that one. You can never go wrong with that, baby. I also own the 2010 batch that George was hiding in the basement. There you go. I don't own that one. I never got that one. Yeah, there's definitely some evil in the world for sure. There's some, and that's what I mean. I'm not even trying to use the word evil because I think that's too easy. I think people get off. I think if we call people just evil, they're getting off easy. I would say that there's a lot of inhuman people in the world that don't have real, true human emotions and feelings. Hey, Rana, there you are, Rana. I was looking for your name. I couldn't find Rana. Hey, your thoughts on L'Homme and Yara? I don't know what that fragrance is at all. Let's look it up real quick. I'm kind of curious. Maybe I'll buy it. Hold on. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. See how much it costs first. Let's see how much it costs. Let's see. All right. I mean, let me go back. Go back once. It's just like I've never tried anything from this house. It seems like a fancy place. Shop fragrances. Let's look at their best sellers. I don't even know. Damn. They're not that expensive. Shit. Okay. You know what? Rana, thank you for putting me on this houses. I promise you within a week or so, I'll order some stuff from this website. I'm in. At that price, I can live with it. Yeah, I mean, let me show you guys these bottles, man. The bottles look pretty good. The shit looks pretty good. I like a little small little house. I can give you more after. I'll definitely buy. When I buy, I'll buy probably about $200 worth of stuff. Maybe 5 or 6 bottles. But yeah, look at. I know you guys probably have heard this. I haven't heard of it. So it's like a clone house. I will definitely give it a try. I'll pick out 5 and I'll try them. I wish they had some original stuff. That'd be really cool. If they had original. So yeah, I'll definitely look into it. Yeah, I will let you know. Thank you for let me know about this place. I will definitely check it out. There's no auction tonight. No auction. No, hell no. I'm not doing no damn auction. Shit, no. Listen. I don't understand, man. It's hard to make content when I got pack orders so damn much. And I'm in my busy season and I'm getting 4 hours of sleep a night at most. It's a lot, man. And I'm sleepy right now. Like I can close my eyes and go to sleep right now. That's how tired I am. No auction tonight. Good to see GB. What's up, GB? Great to have you here, man. Great to see Andy. What's up, Andy? Hey, Wano. Great to have Wano here, too. What's up, brother? Catching up with y'all's comments. Okay, we are caught up. Let's go ahead and check out Malibute first. Okay, this is the one from Rasasi. It's supposed to be their version of Stan. What's supposed to be a version of? I can't remember. It's a Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Beau Parfum, I think. That's what it looks like to me. Do I love the Rasasi bottles? Yes, I do. I think this is my favorite bottles. Like from a Middle Eastern house. These are my favorite bottles. I love the way they decant. I love the caps. I'm just gonna spray it on my skin, so I already know what this one kind of smells like. This is the first time I've sprayed it, so I haven't even sprayed it. I haven't made a sample of it yet. I've only sold one sample of this, surprisingly. That's what it smells like, and it smells really good. It's very amped up. It's an amped up version of it for sure. Let me grab mine. Hold on. I have 2 bottles of these, so we'll use one that's almost empty. It's one I usually just use for videos. Let's compare them. I'll kind of give you see how close it is. So this one is supposed to be, I'm guessing, like I said, this one. So that is amazing. Shout out to Ross, turned me on to that fragrance, by the way. Ross was the one that was on these before I was, for sure. All right, let's compare them. This is a beautiful fragrance, man. It's one of the best jump. I know people don't like it for some reason. I don't know why you could hate this fragrance, man. I don't get it. I don't know why people hate this fragrance. Man, it smells good to me. That is a beautiful fragrance. It's like if somebody took Versace Eros and made it more youthful and made it more fun and more tropical. It's like a tropical version of Eros to me. Beautiful done. I think it's pretty close. I don't know if it's perfect, but nothing's perfect. It's really, really close. That's nice. This one's going to get harder and harder to get eventually. So I'm glad I got a couple bottles of this one. So yeah, I don't have Cobra in. It didn't show up. I know it's in the thumbnail, but it didn't show up. So I can't talk about Cobra. We don't talk about Cobra in this house. We're a G.I. Joe house, baby. Okay, this is the newest ones from last week. I don't remember if there's any good ones in here. I really don't know. I can't remember. There's like 11 of them, and I bought them. I didn't buy all of them this time. I didn't buy all this week either. I bought 10 of them. I made sure I bought the ones that my customers wanted, and I didn't buy a couple. So I did buy the Stronger With You one. I did get the Cassidy one because I'll do a bougie versus budget on that. But the first one up is called Oasis of Mali 22. This one sounds like it's going to be a good one. This should be a good one. Oasis of Mali 22. Is that Maui? Yeah, Mali, excuse me. Maybe I don't know. Mali. It's pretty good. It's like a wet tobacco vibe. Man, I smell like boozy tobacco. Huh. Yeah, Kajal Island's a good version of it, a slept-on version of it for sure. Nobody talks about Kajal Island. Everybody talks about the other ones. Nobody talks about the island one. Okay, it's the inspiration of what? Pierre fuck, I don't even know the name. Amber. I'm smelling amber is what I'm smelling. This ain't got amber in there. Fuck, why do I smell amber? Lavender. It smells like a Coca-Cola almost. It's like an ambery Coca-Cola. It's like a more ambery, sweeter version of and a lot less harsh version of, say, Creation E. It's really nice. It definitely smells niche for sure. It's a niche fragrance all the way. It's really, really nice. I mean, spot on. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, I don't know much about the house or the fragrance. I would say that one's probably a 5 out of 5 first impression. It's a keeper. If I had to, put a gun on my head, tell me, hey, Juan, would you buy this? Yeah, I'd buy it. Nice. It's nice. I like that one. That was Oasis of Mali 2020, 22, not 2020, but 22. All these are available on the sample at fatboyfragrance.com. We got 25% off your order. Any amount you buy. Any fragrance. The next one is called Wilderness. Dua's Wilderness. Let's find out how good Wilderness is. I feel like I live in the wilderness. Let's find out. Here we go. No. Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Let me go back in. Yeah, I'm trying to like this one. I kind of like it, but I don't know. You can't wear this to work, man. No.
Hell no. To the no. Hell to the no. To the no. To the no. Listen.
This one is rough. It's rough. As they say down south, it's rough. Inspiration of what? Yeah. No. This is I'm getting cab driver vibes. This one, no. You wear this shit on the plane, you probably get on the no fly list. That's a good one. I like that one. That's a good one. That's a no fly fragrance, man. You know what? Top 10 no fly fragrances. Shit. There we go. That's what I call a top 10. The Sony guts. It's got Sony guts. That's a 0 for me. I don't like it at all. Ugh. People like that shit too, man. I don't get it. Ugh. It'd be real bougie about it too. Oh, it's got lavender and myrrh. It's got just like hint of cocoa. Shut the fuck up. Stinks. And you know it stinks. You're trying to be cool. I mean, we got into this fragrance thing to smell good, not to stink. I'm just saying. Next one up is called Glazed Cinnamon Buns. My prison nickname.
No. To the no. Hell to the no. To the no. To the no. Listen.
You know the rule about prison, right? You ever go to prison? Get there and you look on your bunk and there's a honey bun or a cupcake or anything like that on your bun. And you know it's not yours. Don't eat it. Don't eat the honey bun. You eat that honey bun, some old timer is going to come back looking for it later on. That's the trick they'd like to pull on people. You starving and shit. You see that damn honey bun. And I'm telling you, a honey bun in the real world might not look as appealing. But in prison, a honey bun looks like a fucking 3-layer cake made by a master chef. I'm telling you, it just does. Honey buns are the basis for every dessert in prison. I had a friend who one time made me prison food, like a prison pizza. Don't get yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give him a try. And I'll do my traditional. Hey, I don't want anything for free. You want to give me a discount code? I'll buy a bunch. I'll do a review on them. I might even sell samples in my store. I really don't know. It just depends. I gave King Fragrances a try, and I bought a lot. I bought like 40 fragrances from King Fragrances, and I was just disappointed too much by a lot of them. So I was turned off, and I haven't bought from them since. I haven't bought from Dapper anymore either. This one's inspiration is called Cinnamon Rose by somebody named Theodorus Calotinus, something like that. Gesundheit. It's got cinnamon, sugar, butter, vanilla glaze, everything a growing boy needs. Here we go. Glazed cinnamon buns. Another name that a guy, and this better not be fucking unisex. This is not unisex. I'm sorry, dude. Stop this shit already, all right? This is not unisex. There's no guy in the world that can say fucking glazed sugar buns to a woman when they ask them what they're wearing. Shit. I don't care how good this smells. I don't like it. It smells like corn nuggets from the gas station. We got another corn nugget one on our hands. I like corn nuggets, but I don't want to smell like deep fried corn fritters. I just don't. I don't like this one at all. It's like, ugh, no. Yeah. No, that's a huh. That's in the huh pile. That's definitely not in the yeah pile. That is a 0 out of 5. Gourmands, you can't make a gourmand if it doesn't make your mouth water. It doesn't make you want to eat it. And that one makes me want to not touch it. That one does smell like prison food. List for sugar. Stan gets a kick out of that. But what if it's the Reese's Pieces and I'm eating it? I don't know. I like Reese's Pieces now. His name is Reese's Pieces. Damn. But listen, the problem is that old timers gonna come back looking for that Reese's Pieces, and you're gonna be like, I don't have it, and they will say, well, how you gonna pay me for it? And with ass, or with cash, or commissary, excuse me, and you end up paying probably 10 times the value of that honey bun. It's not so much like going to get violently attacked for taking the honey bun, but you're going to get extorted big time for one honey bun. So don't eat the honey bun or any kind of treat that's put on your bed. It's not a welcome gift from the prison, okay? It's not a welcome to prison. Here's a honey bun. No, that's not state sanctioned, okay? So don't eat the honey bun. Forget about it. And do like my dad said, just walk around in your underwears when you're in prison. That's what he did. My first cologne should be called honey bun, right? Hey, baby. Hey, y'all. They're home. Hold on one second. Did y'all have fun? Did you buy anything at the thrift store? What you buy? Show me. Come here and show it to everybody. Make I show it off, rock and roller. Look at you. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, rock and roller. All right, that's what you call you.
I went for 90s.
You went for that's not 90s, son. I don't know. Yaha, okay. Hey, baby. How was your day? I love you. I got a fragrance called Glazed Honey Buns over here. It stinks. You don't want to try it. Bye. Hey, will y'all let the dogs in for me? I know y'all, and they got treats on top of the a whole bag of bacon treats y'all can give them. Hey, mommies. Well, don't you look lovely? I love you. Will you close that door? Maybe. Oh, I'm getting a snake night look over here. What's going on? Be quiet. It's okay. Stream's over. I gotta go. Glazed sugar buns. Yeah. Try telling that to a woman. Oh my God. I don't know, man. Dirty coconut. Sexy coconut. I think Royal X is a great fragrance. It's not like Triple X. Royal X is a gentleman's kind of like gentleman's sneaky, sassy fragrance, okay? But fucking Royal X, Triple X is like, it's rah in your face. Too much. But they all have a great opening. Shout out to Steak Night. That's right, baby. Stream's over. Believe me, she gave me the sign. The stream would have been over. I promise you. I would have jumped up. But okay, I gotta go, guys. I lost power. I can't hear you guys. Can you hear me? My microphone's not working. I gotta go. Turn this microphone up here. There we go. Not really sweaty balls. Royale X is a really nice fragrance. My wife even likes that one. She doesn't like Triple X. This is too much. God bless you, Joey, but damn. Next one is one I am interested in. Tobacco Nights. This one I'm really, really interested in. We're hitting that cooler months soon, eventually. It's still 90 degrees today. Fucking hot. But Tobacco Nights, I'm really curious about. I will tell you something. People say that LeBeau doesn't perform. Fuck you, it performs. That LeBeau and Rasasi's Malibu have taken over the room. Like, the aromatically, like I can't even smell my scent of the night, which was Solo Verde. It's gone. Like, I can't even smell it. Thank God and pay $500 for that shit. Oof. That is not worth $500 when it comes to performance. Okay. Tobacco Nights. Kind of curious. Let's find out. I'll use Fat Boy Tetra Strip. You can buy these at fatboyfragrance.com. If you ever need Tetra Strip, just buy them from me. All proceeds go to me. Yeah, see, I like this. See, that's when you know you're growing up and you're a little bit more grown when it comes to your fragrances. You can appreciate tobacco fragrances so much more, leather fragrances. That's just you. When you can start appreciating those things at any age, say if you're a teenager that's getting into fragrances or a person like me who's, an older person, you can appreciate, you start to learn, when you're starting to really appreciate fragrances when you can enjoy a leather fragrance or a tobacco fragrance. Whereas before, when you start your journey, you really kind of didn't want to touch them. Yeah, I love this one. It's a hit. This is a hit. Who the hell makes this? What's this one called? Okay, Absolute. Yeah, they make good stuff. $275 is a little ridiculous, but yes, that's the retail price. I'm sure we can find it somewhere cheaper. Tobacco Nights is a 5 out of 5 first impression, no doubt. I will definitely wear this one, no doubt. So I'm trying to separate my Dua originals from every Dua. I'm trying to get all my Dua originals together so I can do a ultimate Dua original video with every single Dua original fragrance that I own. So I've been doing it little by little, and I have stationed them across the place all over. Like, one section has Dua originals, put them all together. There are a lot of Dua originals. By God. It's going to take, but it's going to be one of those, it's going to be like, those videos people do where they say the top 300, the best, 300 something of all time. That's what it's going to be like. It's going to be one of those it's going to be like a video. I'll probably have to break into like 5 videos. But I think that video would be awesome to give you the ranking all the Dua originals from the best to the worst to the best. It's just going to take a long time to get them all together. Shit, there's so many. They used to make it really easy because they would make all the labels black and they were easy to pick out in my collection. But now some of them aren't black. It's hard to pick. Next one. And Dua did release 2 new originals this week. I got them both, and I'm really excited about Amber Citrus something and another one called Marshmallow something 2.0. And I did Marshmallow Dream. I loved the first Marshmallow Dream. I thought it was a well-done fragrance. The second one, I'm hoping is a little more amped up. Next one is a Dua original, and one I was really curious about because I love the note of cucumber. And it's a fruity note of cucumber, and it is called Fruity Cucumber, a Dua original. This one I was super ecstatic about. I hope it doesn't stink, please. On the skin. Fucking amazing. It's like a niche version. This is so damn good. This motherfucker is so damn good. This is like a niche. This is like a more amped up version of Nautica Voyage. Not Nautica. Yeah, Nautica Voyage. My God, is this son of a bitch good? This is a hit. This is a hit. This is easily going to be in the pantheon of shit like Grape Cigarillo, the other great duo originals. Bad Boys, Bad Guys. This should be in everybody's collection. This is fantastic. I wish you would have got it at the beginning of summer, but this, wow. 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 What are the notes on this motherfucker? Hold on. You've got the notes are cucumber, apple, grapefruit, magnolia. The floral notes are so well done. There's a little mint vibe in here. I'm picking up mint, but there is no mint in here. This is what I love about Dua, the originals. This is something that you have to have in your collection. If they ever make it in 100 ml, buy 100 ml of it. That is 100% yeah. 5 out of 5 first impression. No doubt. Oh, my God. Wow. That, I want to wear that tomorrow. Like, I want to do a video immediately on it. 83 left in stock, by the way. Crazy. Definitely don't need that. Don't need the pretty good. No, you don't want me to do that. Don't do that. Good. Hey, Frag Jitsu, how you been, man? Good to see you. Been a long time. Great to have you here. Okay, the next one, let's find out, is, I don't know. Man, I can't wait to let my wife smell this one. This is really good fragrance, man. Fruity Cucumber's a hit. It's a kind of a fucked up name, but I can live with that one. Okay. Skybound Towers. Another one I was curious about. Skybound Towers. I think this is like a Middle Eastern house. I can't remember. You remember. Damn, Stan. By 83 of them. That's right. Yeah. Crazy summer, brother. I'm sorry. I hope you're okay and everything's going good with you. See? Told you. Spirit Dubai. $425 damn dollars. Shit. For Sony Guts. I don't know, man. I don't know about this one. Let's see. I don't think this is going to be good. I'm just worried. Here we go. No. No. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. It was terrible.
Hell no, to the no. Hell to the no, to the no. Listen.
No. It's horrible. That's a 0. Oh, no. I no. No. So Skybound Towers is Skybound shit. Spirit of Dubai, taking your money since 1985 and giving you shit fragrances you can smell. That'll get you on a no-fly list really quick. That's a no-fly scent. No doubt. You're going to get kicked off the damn plane wearing that shit. They're going to think you a damn threat to the plane wearing that shit.
Hell no, to the no. Hell to the no, to the no. Listen.
I kid because I care. Okay, next one. Really popular. Last sample, so this one. Don't know why. I don't know how this fucking works here. Butterscotch Citrus Glow. Okay, another name. Oh, man. Can you see somebody doing, a guy like me doing a stream and saying, and coming on, and then showing you my fragrance, and I'm being like, spend the night, Butterscotch Citrus Glow. In the immortal words of my dad, he would say, I choose. I choose. Mira que tal, I choose. This might be a little sweet britches fragrance right here. Let's find out. Maybe it wasn't made for me. Damn, it's good though. Shit. This is a good one. I'm gonna have to give it a different name. Is this unisex stand? This is really good. Like really, really good. Son of a bitch. This is good. Fucking Lush. They do make good stuff. I've been in a Lush store before. I have one Lush fragrance over there somewhere. Yeah, this is really good. This is really, really, really unique and really good. Like the way they blend that butterscotch, it is a really sour citrus note. Like it almost burns your nose. But man, is it good. Wow. And thank God I would wear this one, son of a bitch. I'd wear it. That's a 5 out of 5. I think it's amazing. It's amazing. That's a really surprising fragrance. And most of my buyers, they got good taste. They know what's good. That's really good. That's worth it. Yeah, the name is shitty, but damn, it's worth it. I bought my son a bath bomb from there, I think, and it was a Mario bath bomb. It was like 50, it was like $20. I was like, son, shit. That was the day we bought the Gatlinburg gummies. No, that was the Florida gummies. Florida also has the real legit gummies when you go to Florida. We got them in Destin. I remember that. Them gummies were good too. Shit, them gummies were good. Them gummies made me see the world in a different light. I remember because I said I don't like going in those places. I feel embarrassed, so I set my wife into it. And because I go in there, I buy everything, and she's more level-headed. So I stayed with the kids, and we went into the fragrance store, Lush, and I got a bath bomb for my son, and a small little fragrance. And it was like $80. I was like, son of a bitch, damn. I remember that shit. That's a good story. Okay, the next one is called Light of Satis. Light of Satis? Satis? I don't know. This must be a lady's fragrance. I'm going to pretty much say this is a lady's fragrance. This is definitely for the ladies. This is for the ladies. Light of Satis. There we go. It ain't for any lady I'm going to be around. No. This smells, no.
To the no, here to the no, to the no, to the no, listen.
That is a hua fragrance mixed with a lot lizard, mixed with a nursing home and like medical supplies and like iodine. This shit stinks. Hell no. Hell no. Would I ever want any woman to walk up to me wearing this shit? I'd tell them to leave. I would say, get your hua ass out of here. Yatis by Givenchy can keep that motherfucker. It's no good. I never wore the one I got. It's still sitting over there. It was like a citrus fragrance. Sicilian mandarin? No. It's the patchouli and that Indonesian patchouli. It's like they dipped it in the fucking river over there with garbage and shit in there or something. I don't know. It just stinks. Good to see Matt Lusk here. What's up, Matt? How you doing, buddy? Good to have Matt here. Hope you're having a great day, buddy. Good to see you. Make sure you check out Mirror Image Fragrances, home of Fat Boy, one of the best-selling fragrances there. Is it still one of the higher-selling fragrances? Matt, what's the number one? What is the number one selling fragrance over there? That's the hybrid. I know Fat Boy is one of the best sellers, but not number one. I might do a new video on it. Pump up the sales for you, buddy. A lot lizard. That one stunk, by the way. It stinks. My God, that would turn a guy off. I would run. Now, just run away from that one. That one scares me. I'd rather smell a stanky. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna be quiet. That's not good. Ladies, don't ever wear that fragrance. Don't ever wear that one. Don't ever wear that fragrance. Skip that one. Ugh. 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 It's okay. It's in my mouth. It's like okay, Smoky Oud Sandalwood. I rather smell this shit than smell that last one. Ugh. What is the Ventilla? Oh, the new one. Okay, all right. Still, those top three. All right. Okay, so the top three are Blue Island Zen, which is the one I told you was the best they have. It's the best fragrance there. Fat Boy and Attila. See, there you go. There you go. Top three. So Fat Boy's number 2 right now. It's a really good fragrance, man. It's hard to mess it up. That one. That's that one just smells really good. All right, so this one is an inspiration. Hey, Dame, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. I smelled one of the new one. I don't have all of them. We smelled this one. The other one won't be here till tomorrow. It looks like Cobra won't be here till tomorrow. I don't have any kind of special any kind of special connection to get him before anybody else, like some people do. I buy mine like you guys buy your stuff. I'm a firm believer in if you're going to be a consumer and a consumer's type of reviewer that people can appreciate, you need to buy like a consumer and wait just like a consumer has to wait for stuff. Now sometimes I'm good about searching the internet, and sometimes I get lucky and people will let me know about things, like me getting a 200 ml bottle of Versace Man on Fresh 2 months before it really became available. Believe me, I enjoyed that one. Or stuff like that, or getting my Chanel a day early. But that's just me being real crafty. But I don't have all of them yet. I have Cobra coming tomorrow. I'll probably just talk about it in my next vid live or do a short video on it or something. Hopefully, once I get all of them in, Viper, and I didn't get Pink. I'm not going to get Pink. I think it's not a good one to add. And I get Viper and wherever the other one is, and Atlantis, and I put those in here. Then maybe we do like a top, best ranking of the Rasasis for sure. I'm sorry. I might do a short tomorrow once I get it in tomorrow night. I'll put up a short about it, my first impressions on it. That's what I'll do. So you'll get an idea. Kajal Island Dreams is a great fragrance name. Great fragrance. The whole Kajal thing. I haven't wore the one that Shadow yet. That's next on my list to wear. I have worn now all of these, all of this line. I'm gonna do my review. I'm gonna do my video on the newest 3, and then kind of talk about all 6 of them from Gulf Orchard. I think this is the best line in the Middle Eastern houses, period. There's not a better line than the Gulf Orchard. I just call it the cocktail line. They're inspirations, but they're also originals in their own right. To make an inspiration, but also create an original while you're doing it is a tall feat, and they do it, and every one of them smells amazing. All right, Smoky Oud Sandalwood. Here we go. Damn, all over my hand. Shit. This one smells phenomenal. I just sprayed it everywhere. I can smell it already. This is great. And what is this one? What is this one, Stan? Smoky Oud. Okay, all right, here we go. I can't pronounce that. Los Jueves Vaginas Oud and Santal by Cartier. Yeah, Cartier. It's a nice fragrance by Cartier. I've tried a couple Cartiers. I had the honey one. I had the Declaration. I like the mint fragrance they make. This is nice. This is a really rich fragrance. Doesn't smell designer. Definitely got a good vibe. I don't love it. I like it. I would say this is a 3 out of 5 first impression. Definitely one that I would maybe not buy a bottle of, but I can't fault you if you wanted to buy a bottle of that one. Next one. We got a couple left. Night of Amber Spirit. Man, there's a lot of amber fragrances in Dua's lineup. You can search for amber in the keyword, and you'll get maybe 8 pages of fragrances. What is Cobra supposed to smell like? I can't remember. All right, so here we go. Night of Amber Spirit. Espirito Santo. Here we go. How good are you going to be? We're going to find out. Really fucking good. Fucking Dior, man. Dior don't miss when it comes to amber. Iris and amber, you can count on Dior nailing it. Okay. Fucking nailing it. Like, this is probably the best amber fragrance I've smelled. Like, I've been wanting to buy this Dior for a while. Like, I've been looking at it. If it's the one I'm thinking about, it might be discontinued. I don't know. But if I can find a bottle of this, let me see. Amber Nuit. Let me look it up. Dior Amber Nuit. Is that the part of part of their fancy line? Oh shit. It's part of the fancy line. Damn, motherfuckers are expensive, but this one's probably worth it. Dior, it's $235. Damn. Now I would buy the big bottle, and the big bottle costs $465. Yeah. I want to get it so bad. I do want this one. Man, that's good shit. That's good shit. That's really good shit. Like, that's a keeper, man. That's a keeper. Oh, it's supposed to be imagination. Well, fuck me. Yeah, I will definitely probably, man, I might just go live to do that one on its own, Dame. That's a big deal. That's a huge deal. Now, that one, I just got a little, I pee-peed a little in my pants when you just told me that. Just a little. Just a little. I'm excited about that one. Yeah, this one's a hit. I want to buy the real deal. I've bought a couple of the Dior lineups. I did have the purple one for a while. It's an oud fragrance. Of course, they're the ones that make Très Favelish, which is a phenomenal amber fragrance. This is more of a sweeter, grown-up version of amber. That's a hit. I want it. It's a 5 out of 5 first impression. I mean, to me, my favorite time to wear amber fragrances like that and like Grand Sol from MFK is during the fall. And there's one thing that amber fragrances that are winter fragrances do better than any other winter style fragrance is they get you fucking compliments. It is unreal how an amber fragrance is the compliment machine. Everyone I wear. Nuts. Now, you can't get that with a leather fragrance for sure. And you can't get that with a tobacco fragrance all the time. But with an amber fragrance, yep, compliments all day. Every time I wear Grand Sol, I get compliments. Every time. Vanilla, nowhere near it. I'm telling you, amber is the note, is the compliment note getter when it comes to cooler weather fragrances. This might be the last one. It is called Hypnotic Berry Delight. I do like this name. I could see me wearing something like this. The Hypnotic kind of gives it a little kind of like, ruffian vibe, like thuggish vibe. I'm wearing that Hypnotic, baby. Shit. What you wearing? Shit, I'm wearing that Hypnotic. Yeah, this is the last one. Okay. Hypnotic Berry Delight. Let's find out if it's a yeah, huh? And then we'll recap all these again. Kind of give you an idea what they all smell like. Really good. Really, really, really good. I like this one. Mula Narcotic. Yeah, Mula makes good fragrances. I will. This house has been doing it for a while. Great fragrance. Really solid. Really good. Really nice. Definitely a fall for me. I like this. This is like a holiday kind of fragrance to me. But really nice. And I would wear this. It's a compliment. This is a compliment getter too. I bet. That one is beautiful. So yeah. So I would say it's probably a 4 out of 5 first impression. I won't say it's perfect, but it's really good. So let's kind of recap all of them. And we'll kind of go through all of them again because there's not that many. And I'll tell you my genuine reactions to them. I'm gonna try to put the ones I like, and the ones that are good, the ones that I really, really like, and the ones that I just think are horrible. All right, that's good. Um, these are good. This is good. This is really, really like. This one's horrible. This one I didn't like at all. It's horrible. Horrible. This one I did like. I think I put that over here. Yeah, that's definitely like. This one I don't remember what this smells like. Let me smell it again. I forgot what wilderness smells like. Did I ever smell wilderness? Did I spray it? Oh no. That's in the hot pile. That's in the hot pile. Hell no. Tobacco Nights. Yes, I did like that one. I don't think I loved it, but I liked it. Oh, this is my number one right there. Hey, Wilderness is not a terrible fragrance. I just don't like the style of that fragrance at all. All right, Night of Emissary. Okay, so these are the ones I love. Like these are the ones that are my top 4 favorite for this week's haul. Okay, they go like this, and this is in the order of the ones I like, how I like them. Oasis of Mali is number 4 of the top 4 best ones. This one's really nice. It definitely got some good vibes going on with it. Next one would be Night of Amber Spirit. A Spirit. This is the Dior one. Amber something. This one phenomenal and price saving, huge savings when you buy one like this from Dua. I think this is the only spot that you can find this fragrance at is with Dua. Really well done. 5 out of 5. Now this one, next one, is the Shock of the Night. And although it has a really shitty name, and it's going to be tough telling people what I smell like, Butterscotch Citrus Glow is phenomenal. It is the most unique. It is the most crazy one of the bunch, but it works, and it works really well. I love the citrus note in here. It's a really acidic citrus sour. It almost burns your nose. And it comes off almost synthetic-like, but it's beautifully done. I love that one. But my favorite is the Duo Original of the Night. This is probably going to be up there in the pantheon of best Duo Originals this year. And I'm going to spray it on my skin. I want to kind of smell it for a little while. I probably will wear this one tomorrow. I think this is a stunning fragrance. Like Dua killed it. Fruity Cucumber. I hate the name, but I love the fragrance. Think a minty, amped up, niche version of Nautica Voyage. And then I'll let you kind of think about that. So those are my top favorite ones. The ones I like, but I don't have a high score for, which is in the middle, are these 3. Tobacco Nights, a really good, well done tobacco fragrance. I just think there's better ones out there. Smoky Oud and Sandalwood. It's definitely crazy, but not terrible, not amazing, just in the middle. And Hypnotic Berry Delight. This is a nice berry fragrance. It's just not a perfect fragrance. It's not something I would wear all the time, but I do like it. I'm not wowed. I like it. These are the bottom of the barrel. I don't recommend, stay away from completely. From the one they're cloning and from the Dua version, okay? Wilderness. Shit. Wilder shit. Skybound Towers, the Spirit Dubai fragrance. What did you expect? It's an expensive ass fragrance that damn stinks. There you go. This will get you on a no-fly list too, really fast. They might think you got a box cutter on you or something. That is too soon. I mean, that's too soon. That's bad timing by me. That was kind of the box cutter thing was kind of cheeky. And that's not right. That was wrong. Wrong thing to say. For the right reasons, but the wrong way. Glazed Cinnamon Buns is a good prison name, but it sucks as a fragrance. It is terrible. Terrible. Terrible name, terrible fragrance. Light of Satis is the most hua fragrance, damn poor fragrance I've ever smelled. This is Dollar General perfume stinks. Stinks. This would immediately turn me off from any woman who's wearing it. If I was a guy that was single and running around. They were wearing this in the club. I would walk away and say, who shit themselves? Which who brought the lot lizard with him? This is horrible. You know what? We're degrading lot lizards by comparing them with this fragrance, okay? Lot lizards smell better than this fragrance, okay? Lot lizards smell like some body spray they bought at Walmart. This shit stinks. Man, that's a good drink. Yeah, I remember that drink. Listen. I was a little thug back in the day. I drank all the thug drinks. You know, Thug Passion. I made some Alizé. You know, when you're young and impressionable, you see a video about a drink, you're gonna drink it, like gin and juice. I used to drink Tanqueray. I never knew what Tanqueray was until I saw that video. And the first thing, story time is brought to you by fatboyfragrance.com, fatboyfragrance.com, where the customers always write story time by Fatboy. I was in high school. It was in the summer before my senior year, I think, or my junior year. And it was the first time I ever got drunk. And it was Lord Baltimore gin. It was a real cheap gin. And I just remember people saying that the room would spin. And it was true. It was spinning. And I acted a fool. But I remember that. And after that point, whenever I would drink, I would always ask to drink gin. And then Tanqueray, you know, I found out about Tanqueray by watching, you know, the Snoop Dogg. I got, you know, a Tanqueray, you know, with a gang of shit. I bought Tanqueray. Start drinking that. I was and my thing to do to impress people at parties early on before I gained confidence, you know, talking to girls and, you know, really being outgoing. I was outgoing, but I was still the guy who would do crazy things. So I would kill fifths. You know, I was a big fan of the movie Animal House. And when Pluto drank the whole fifth of Jack Daniels, so I would do that. I would drink a whole fifth of a liquor in one shot and fucking get sick after it. But I would hold it down. And I remember, I'll never forget it. I did a whole fifth of Tanqueray and just killed it. My God. I ain't never been so drunk in my life. Second most drunk I've ever been, I think, besides my birthday party a couple years ago. I was pretty fucked up on that one. Oh, but that was my thing. I would kill a fifth of rum. I did it for like a year. I remember when I stopped doing it, I was like, okay, I can't do this. I remember when I stopped, I was introduced to weed. And weed will make you slow down everything. Because if you're smoking weed and drinking, you can't drink on the same level, man. You get fucked up fast. You get sick real easy. Like, man, I'm sick, man. I can't smoke no more. And I was a smoker, and I would just keep smoking cigarettes, and it just made me sick after a while. Anyways, so for my first year, or right all the way through high school, I was the guy who could kill a liquor in one shot, like one whole bottle. That was like go. Or could do like a 25-second keg stand. I was a drinker. That was my thing. Hey Mo, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Yes, I hope your family's doing great too, brother. Great to have you here. They're doing fantastic. Hit the like if you're reading this. That's right, babe. Make sure you hit the like button. I don't ever check the likes, but make sure you hit the likes. Come on, man. I was more into St. Ides Special Brew. If you're my age, you remember what St. Ides Special Brew was. Let's kind of look it up. St. Ides Special Brew. It was a malt liquor they made with fruit. And it was the coolest shit ever, man. This was the drink. Like this was the gangster malt. This was the gangster Zima, basically. St. Ides Special Brew. Right here. Man, I used to drink the shit out of these bad boys. Right here they are. Here's a good picture of them right there. That's what they look like. What was my favorite flavor? I can't remember. What was my favorite flavor? I think I liked the pina colada one a lot. That was probably my favorite. But they had this great campaign, man. St. Ides Special Brew. And then my wife would drink Zimas with Jolly Ranchers in them. I mean, that was her thing. A lot of girls I dated drank that. And what they would do is they would take a Zima and they would put Jolly Ranchers in there. That was what they would do. And man, shit, whatever got them drunk, I thought that was my motto. Here's a good picture of it right there. Put you some Jolly Ranchers. No, Zima's was the original wine cooler, the original Twisted Tea, the original everything. These stories are brought to you by Fat Boy. We're not brought to you by fatboyburgers.com LLC. That's right. Thank you. I choose. You like the I choose too, right? I'm glad you got the I choose. I choose. I choose. There's a lot of I choose going on in the world right now, baby. We had a guy who, this is a story time. I remember it because my dad told me. He said, that's not that's a half man, half woman. That's how he told me. He said he didn't call it abomination or anything. My dad I was living in the projects in Pennsylvania, in Oak Brook projects. And my neighbor, he was a legit, had both parts according to the legend in town, both reproductive organs. And he dressed like a woman. Man, one of the coolest people I knew on that block, man, that always was nice. Man, if you were in some kind of trouble, or, because sometimes when you would walk home and you had to walk to the black neighborhoods, they would chase you out there or they would follow you home. And one time they followed me home. And listen, I'm a fighter, but shit, I also know I don't want to get my ass kicked by 7 people. So I'm almost home, and no lie, the fucking damn transgender guy saved me from getting my ass whooped. I guess it freaked him out. He was like 6'4". He was really tall. But they used to say to him, I choose, all the time. I choose, mommy. And he would go, shut up. He would go, shut up. Cállate. I can't remember his name to save my life. I hope he's still alive. He was a cool dude. Crazy world. Crazy world. Back then, you didn't have internet, though, so you could pretty much, keep things quieter. Or people were, I think having access to more things has actually made us more cynical and more hateful, and less tolerant, in my opinion. We had no way of knowing what that was. But all I knew is that guy was cool as hell. And most of the people in the neighborhood didn't fuck with him. They liked him. And today it's just different. Because he was a human being. And as I started this whole stream, I told you guys, being a human being is a great, great quality. And if we could all just be human beings and be, it would be but it's a pipe dream. That's heaven. Everybody's nice and everybody's good and everybody's taking care of each other. But that dude was really cool, man. I think he babysitted for people too. So it was like the babysitter around. And I never heard no stupid story about him. He was straight up born with both parts, according to the legend in the neighborhood. And he dressed like a woman. He didn't care if you called him by his man name or his woman name. He had 2. I just don't remember what they were. I was young. And my dad didn't, talk bad about him. He would talk to him when he would be sitting on the porch. So it's just one of those things. It was different. And I hate to say it, all this technology we have was supposed to bring us together. All it does is tear us apart more. Good to see Naruto. What's up, Naruto? Riff's Golden Elixir review. What is that? What is Golden? I never heard of that one. You got, is it, who makes that one? What is gold? Is it Golden Elixir review? What is Golden Elixir? You got to tell me a little bit more. Good to see Gavin. Yeah, there's the promotions for the store. There you go. Listen, we had an older friend. His name was Jamie, and Jamie was the guy who bought us beer. Jamie also, another story time here. Jamie also had a weak stomach, and he couldn't stand to see anything like a booger on the damn wall, or if somebody was puking, he would throw up. Well, I used to fuck with him because I would take my nose and put the booger right on the damn windshield, and he would just start throwing up when he was driving. He was like, "Ah," everywhere. I was like, damn, Jamie, shit, you got a weak ass stomach. And he also had narcolepsy, and he was a huge, loud snorer. My God, if you didn't fall asleep before he did, you weren't going to go to sleep. That motherfucker was kept you up all night. He worked with me at Long John Silver's, and he'd fall asleep and almost fall into the damn grease. Well, one time I got him. I was chewing some gum, and he had made himself a 2-piece chicken at Long John Silver's. You know about Long John's? It's got the batter, around the chicken. So I went over there and took my chewing gum, put it inside. I'd been chewing it, and I stuck it inside of his batter, inside of his chicken. So, and then I'm just standing over there watching. He's sitting on the break table in the front. Motherfucker takes the bite of the chicken, and he realizes chewing gum. This son bitch pukes everywhere. My manager makes me clean it up. But he was the guy who bought us beer. And nudie mags. I remember that. We make him buy us nudie mags too. JJ Watt, I just, right? Yeah, so we're talking about old school drinks. I told you what I got drunk on first. Let me know what you was the first thing you ever drunk and got drunk on. Lord Baltimore gin. They made a Lord Baltimore vodka too. It's just like a real cheap house. It's kind of like Montezuma. If you're at Montezuma tequila. The most expensive thing I ever got drunk on was Johnny Walker Blue. For sure. It's expensive as hell. I'm not really a big whiskey guy. I couldn't tell you two shits about a whiskey. I used to bartend. I used to know all the stuff, but I never was really into drinking, at home. Like I don't come home and have a beer. I don't come home. I've never been that guy. I just never. My dad did it. I didn't like the way it made my dad act sometimes. So I didn't want to do it either in front of my kids. And we literally have some hard lemonade in there, but it's rare. We don't drink in front of our kids that much. It's just something we don't do. It's not like I don't like to drink. It's that if I'm going to drink, I want to get fucking twisted and go dance and have a good time and have steak night. I don't want to drink and sit at home and shit and do nothing. This is fucking boring. But we used to drink those little Mickeys too, those little ones, those little round ones. We used to pound them Mickeys. Man, you can drink 4 of those before you get to the club and be feeling it. I used to have a Kegmeister, but I never kept it up with beer. I used to have a Kegmeister. Kegmeister is a refrigerated thing you could put your keg in, and you got your own tap. It's always beer on tap. I got 1 keg of Yingling, and that was it. And I never really drank much of it. It just kind of spoiled. Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, we had a gas station, man. They used to sell them, and we make Jamie get them for us. It was a great time. Yeah, he was the older guy who bought stuff for us. Listen, Smirnoff Ice. I remember that too. I remember I will never forget it. It was a Valentine's weekend, and me and my wife had gotten a cabin at this place that had the cabins during the winter really cheap. And we got some, I told her to pick up some Smirnoff orange vodka, and we thought it was like a liqueur. So we're just taking shots of fucking straight vodka. We didn't realize it. My God, my wife was so sick from drinking straight vodka. We were drinking vodka and Smirnoff Ices. I'll never forget that. But now, since I've had my stomach surgery, I don't have any carbonation. I don't drink beer anymore. I don't drink anything with carbonation. I drink vodka cranberries, straight liquor. Dewards in water is my kind of like gentleman drink I like. It's a good scotch and water. Not a really expensive scotch, just a mid-level, mid-shelf scotch. Don't ever fucking put water in a damn expensive scotch. Don't do that. But Dewards and water is fine. The one thing I don't like is sweet tea or unsweet tea with fucking alcohol. I don't like that. This don't taste right. You think you would, but I don't. I'm not a Jack Daniels guy. I'm not a Jim Beam guy. I am a Evan Williams guy. Do they still make Evan Williams? I don't know. Evan Williams. We used to call it Evil E. You want to get fucked up, you would have Evan Williams. Evan Williams bourbon. I think they still make it, don't they? Yeah, they still make it. It looks a lot like Jack Daniels. The label's kind of a ripoff of Jack Daniels, actually, in a way. Right here, they still make it. I'm old enough to be in here. Shit. Interesting. Yeah, Evan Williams. This is Kentucky's first distillery ever in Ohio. So they're supposed to be the first. But they were cheap as hell. Now they got fancy, but back in the day, you could buy a gallon of Evan Williams like nothing. It was so cheap. That one we used to call Evil E. Boy, when you drank that Evan Williams, it was over. There's one more that we used to drink. This one was there was two types. You had pure grain alcohol, PGA, which is pure grain alcohol it just wasn't no fun. It just wasn't fun to drink. But this one was my drink of choice when I wanted to spike a drink. If I wanted to amp it up. And it's right here. And I would get a Long Island tea and I would have a shot of this poured on top. And it was stupid. It was dumb. But back in the day, if you wanted to get really messed up at a good pace, you would drink Bacardi 151. And here's what it looked like right there. That's 151 proof rum. Oof. And I would put a shot of it over on top of my Long Island tea. They used to call it I don't know what they called it, but something they called it at the bar I used to work at. I don't remember what they called it. It was some kind of funny name. It was named after me. Bacardi 151. Oof. Man, oh man, did that get me in trouble over the years? No doubt. That one is really good. But my favorite rum is a rum that's made in Puerto Rico. And I think you can get it in the States now. I'm not 100% sure if you can. But it's like a cheap rum now in Puerto Rico. But back in the day, that's what everybody drunk. It was the drink of choice in Puerto Rico when it came to rums. Over Bacardi. Bacardi was the Americanized commercial one, but the working man's rum was Don Q or Don Q. At least, yes, I'm of legal drinking age. Yeah. Yes. Don Q was amazing, man. Love me some Don Q. I got fucked up on Long Island Sea and a half bottle of champagne. Listen, champagne's a great drunk, man. The only drunks I don't really like is a wine drunk. It's kind of a weird drinking thing the way you feel. I could drink 20 O'Doul's Sand and never get drunk. Listen, when I drank beer, I could drink 7, 8 beers and not feel a thing. But the way you would always kick it in, and you guys know this, is a shot. A shot of tequila, and your fucking day was going. That was it. I wasn't a Corona guy. Although my best friend in the whole world, who's dead now, deceased, Mikey, he would drink it. He loved the Corona no lime. Matter of fact, when I go to his grave every year, I put a Corona with no lime, just a Corona bottle and something else I stick in the dirt for him. His favorite 2 things. I don't want to talk about what his other favorite thing was to consume. Yeah. So yeah, it's a good drinking stories, man. I don't drink much anymore. Like I said, if I drink rum, I drink Captain Morgan's. If I drink vodka, I drink any kind of vodka with cranberry. I'm on my period. Shout outs. Good to see Gian. It's been, like I said, it's been a crazy week. And I think the part that really bothers most people is that we got to watch it unfold. You know, it's like I remember as a kid when Kurt Cobain took his own life. We weren't there. We just we could only imagine it, right? Or we had traces of death where we could watch certain things or movies for violence, but we never, like people, historical people, we might see the assassinations years later or months later in a video. Like the Kennedy one is rough to watch still to this day. But the one this week, we got to see it. Even, I watched it twice, maybe 3 times, because it was just popping up on my X feed. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if he was passed. And if you weren't horrified by that, like, then you're not a human being. Period. You're not human. You don't have human emotions, real feelings, and you should never reproduce or have kids because you don't know how to be loving towards them. It was rough. So I think we've all had a rough week, and if some of you haven't, I totally respect your opinion. Do I think if you were happy about this or making jokes about it and making comments about it, and that's what you think is the right thing to do, that's your opinion. But in my opinion, you're not a human being. And I'm proud that I have a group of people in this chat that are human beings. Doesn't mean that they're left, right, center, gay, straight, whatever. It means they're just human beings, man. And we have feelings and we feel for each other. And we know when we saw that, even though some people are sick and like to watch shit over again, and they might still be a human being. It's just like, but it's one of those images you'll never get out of your head if you've seen it, and you'll be always remembered of it. And this could have happened a year ago or 8 a year ago in Butler, Pennsylvania. This almost happened then too. Imagine having that vision in your head. Imagine all the inhuman people then. I hate people. I hate some people in my life. I don't wish people any harm. It ain't my place. It ain't our place. It's not my place. But yeah, I just felt that we're all going to be different after that. And we should all be responsible in our lives going forward. We need to keep our eyes open for things. Your crazy cousin who keeps talking shit, maybe keep an eye on him a little bit. Check in on him. See how he's doing. Show him some compassion, some love. You got that one relative who's fucking saying stupid shit all the time. But to them, it's not stupid. So I think as family members and as friends of people that we have that leave these comments about things and really it's kind of pushing the limit, we need to kind of either check in on them more often, see how they're doing, lead by example, show them that you can be a human being and have a good life. So we all have a responsibility to this world. And it doesn't matter who you are, what you do. Don't settle for nothing. Always try to make things better. Yes. It's terrible. It's terrible. On anybody. Listen, if that was Joe Biden, I've been fucking just as tore up over it. Any of them. That's an image you don't want to see in your head and have it there. It's messed up. And we all got to witness it more than we wanted to. And they might have enough, but listen. Not our style. It's not their style. It's not. Be a human being. Be good to each other. Be kind to each other. Now, that doesn't mean you have to bow down or hold on to your beliefs. And you know what? Don't be afraid to speak how you want to speak wherever you are. As long as you're being respectful. I've done a really good job of walking the line over my career of doing videos and working where I work and all this. I'm always able to understand the other side of things. What are the odds that Vegas for Carter spinning in Patrick Mahomes' face this weekend, man? I doubt it. No, I think Carter's going to be good. I think Carter's going to be fine. I don't know how to feel about this game. I will say that the NFL does overreact a lot. Let's pump our fucking brakes about fucking the damn Packers just yet, okay? If you are bought into the Packers going to the Super Bowl, then you are too easily manipulated or you're just a Packer fan. Calm the fuck down. I am not sold on Jordan Love. I'm not sold on any of these quarterbacks until they win in the fucking playoffs. Period. I'm not sold on Lamar Jackson. Not even close. And if people can't say that Lamar doesn't have a good team, my ass. That's supposedly the best roster in football. And he can't get to the championship game. He can't beat the Chiefs. Well, the Eagles beat the fucking brakes off the Chiefs. So I don't want to hear that. Y'all can keep your top 5 quarterbacks all you want. I'll stick with the guy who only cares about one thing, is winning, and he doesn't care how he does it. Josh Allen, fuck you too. Until you win the playoffs, I don't want to hear nothing. The only 2 quarterbacks in the AFC that have earned any respect to me is Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes. They've won in the playoffs. If you can't win the playoffs, you are not a good quarterback. You're not a great quarterback. You're just a guy to me. But Fat Boy, not everybody can win a championship. That's right. Not every quarterback needs to be one of the greatest of all time either. Shit. Yeah, it's tough, Gian. It's tough. But don't let things like that rule your life. Just be a human being. Think about that concept I'm telling you tonight. The next time you see somebody making fun of what happened this weekend, you try to be a human being, okay? Because they're not. I'm not saying they're subhuman. I'm just saying that they're incapable of being a real human being the way God intends us to be. Not physically, not the way you are, not the way you dress, but the way we act and treat other people. The way we care and the way we're kind of distraught when we see pain and hurt and death. I wasn't a human being my whole life. I'll never forget the day that my wife smacked some sense into me. I'll never forget it because 9/11 just happened. I remember when 9/11 just happened. I was dating my wife and I was fired the fuck up. And this Middle Eastern gentleman had passed away and I said, good, fuck him. I didn't say fuck him. I said, fuck, I forget that guy. I'm glad he's dead. And you know what my wife says to me? She looks at me with her beautiful eyes and she says, he probably, he could have been a father, a husband. And I'm thinking, fuck, she's right. So from that point on, I was like a little bit more understanding. And I'm not saying it's right either way. I'm just saying, she taught me a lot about being a human being that day. Thank you, DNTN. Welcome here. Thank you. And you're not going to get a lot of fragrance reviewers talk about this because all they care about is money. This is not a money topic for fragrance reviewers. Y'all know that, right? This is not a money topic. But I've never done this for the money. I've done this to be myself and give you an inspiration of fragrance collecting from a person who's just a consumer like you. not a shill or not a person trying to make a damn living and be a lazy ass fucker and not get a job. Oh, that boy being no. None of these reviewers give a shit about you. They don't. They don't care two licks about you. All they care about is how many likes they get, how many clicks they get. And if they act like they care about you with their giveaways and all this shit, it's all designed to get them more money, more views, more exposure. Well, I'm here to tell you that you can be a human being and still get exposure, likes, and all that. We just watched a man who was assassinated, who was being human being and was able to take something from nothing and create it. So yes, you can be good and still talk about stuff. Yes, they always lose the KFC. So I know shit about the damn NFL quarterbacks until you can do what Jalen Hurts did. 2 Super Bowl appearances, okay? How about Fat Boy? Look at those teams they had. Well, look at fucking Lamar Jackson's team. It's not a bad team either. I don't want to hear that shit either. It's not like there's a bunch of scrubs on damn Buffalo's team either. I guarantee you, these quarterbacks couldn't. If you took away every single player that was good on the Baltimore Ravens teams, he's still not winning. The problem with Lamar Jackson is Lamar Jackson cares more about Lamar Jackson than he does about fucking win a damn game. I'm sorry. You prove me wrong. I can tell you who does care more about winning. Joe Burrow. Fucking Patrick Mahomes. I can tell you that right now because they showed me on the field. So I'm not ready to buy into Jordan Love either. I still have not seen enough to impress me. Geno Smith cares about winnings, right? Yeah, again, I don't give a shit what Micah Parsons does in the damn regular season. We used to have these, we used to call them the sweatpants patrol. Something like that. No, I was always a starter in football. And in high school, we always had those fucking primetime practice players that fucking really showed out in practice. What you don't understand is most guys like me that were in practice, we hated it. We're just trying to get through the son of a bitch. I hated practice. It was 5 hours long sometimes. And the games, I never got as tired as I did in practice. Not even close. I never even broke a damn sweat barely in playing football games. It was easy. No, but that's why they were in practice so hard. I know why, but I'm just saying. And they would show out in practice. And then when you put them in the game, them motherfuckers got crushed. So Michael Parsons, when you can be effective against the run in the playoffs, then I'll give you a pat in your back. I ain't selling that either. So I'm not ready to fall for that. I'm not saying, and I'm not selling the Eagles yet. I see a lot of work. I see a lot of holes right now. I think they need to do better too. I think the best team I've seen this year so far. It's probably going to be the Chargers. I was really impressed with the Chargers. Fucking damn Harbaugh, man. Harbaugh knows what he needs to do to build a team. It's crazy. Yeah, the Raiders are just a lost cause, man. Lost cause. Hey, Smelly Man. Good to see Smelly Man here. What's up, Smelly Man? How you doing, brother? Yes, that's what matters. Even the people that are sick in their head, they still have people most like waiting for them at home, man. Do your part. Hey, Raider Purge, what's up, man? He said, "Oh, you remind me of an OG Curly." Then that's up to you too. There you go. Thank you. Well, yeah, I guess that Curly was a great guy, a great part of the Stooges. Yeah. I gotta take that. Got the compliment. I take that. Thank you. I appreciate it. A lot of new names over the year last year we've gotten in this chat, and I love it. Yes, I have a lot of fun doing this. Yeah, everything is. See, when you don't have anything that's a script, Raider, and everything is off the cuff, everything like this whole. I don't have any set way I do these streams at all. This is all conversations. And in my videos, they kind of have they're kind of they're form and there's a formula, but there's no script, there's no edit. It's always the first time. My damn air came on, the last video, TV came on. I'll leave it all in there. What's the point of removing it? Why would I want to be just like everybody else who does these polished, perfect videos with certain words that they use, certain cadences, certain tones they use to create, an atmosphere of you want to stay here and watch. Me, I'm a roller coaster when you watch me. It's going to be up and down, baby. But it will be genuine. And if you want to spend your hard-earned money on something, who are you going to trust? And I'm not a believer that people trust the guy who knows how to pronounce a fragrance. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. I believe that people trust the opinions of people that they can relate to. That is the key to this. If you want to get into fragrance reviews, be relatable and you'll be more trustworthy. That's the way it works. That's some sound advice that you can take to the bank from me. Yeah, Hertz is legit. He gets a little too damn uppity sometimes on certain things off the field, but he's fine. He's legit. I've been watching Hertz since he started playing. Hertz is the only guy that brings Saban to tears on the football field. I'll never forget it. I looked at my wife and said, Saban's crying. And it was when he came in off the bench after being benched for a whole year when Tua got hurt. He goes into the SEC championship game against Georgia, of all teams, and brings Alabama back to win that game. One of the greatest games I've ever watched in Alabama history was that game. One of my favorite players to play at Alabama will be Jalen. And when they drafted him, oh my God, my wife said everybody could hear me in the neighborhood screaming. I've always been on his side. I kept telling all these cynical Eagles fans who get pissy and damn negative over everything. I kept telling them, this guy's a winner. He has that thing, that it factor. And by God, he does. Let's see Monday night, right? There you go. And yeah, right. I'm more in Alabama, baby. Alabama. I got my Alabama sandals on too. I'm all Alabama'd up right now. Until tomorrow, if they lose, I'm putting this shit back in the closet. It's an early kickoff, 11 o'clock. I hate that shit. So my schedule next week is really, really rough. I'm going to try to cut content Sunday night because I'm off Monday. I only have one off day next week. Company-wide mandate. Everybody's working 6 days next week because they can't, because there's some places in the company that don't have enough people to work. So they're making all of us work, everybody, even though we have enough people. I got to work 6 days. I got to work an extra damn day. I barely want to work 5. Shit. So I told my manager, I said, man, I barely get here for 5. You want me to work 6? Shit. But anyways, I got to work an extra day on Sunday for 4 hours. I'll be home an hour before the game kicks off, so I'll be fine. It's our busy season. About to be busy. And there's the sale. Speaking of sales, let's see who's taking advantage of it so far. How many orders I got to pack? I got to pack like 18 orders tonight, so that's what I plan to do next. We got my usual folks who come in and buy stuff. Yeah, there they are. It's funny how they all buy. It's like I have like a set of like 12 or 13 people that the minute I put those duos up, they buy they pre-order them, and I appreciate them so much. Yeah, it's a good lick. All right, cool. Anywho, am I getting a new Jeremy Mint fragrance? I probably will. I didn't know it was coming out, but I'll definitely get it. I'm not going to pay $500 for it. No. I technically have a coupon that I can use if it still works, where I can spend $800 from Jeremy and get 80% off. Maybe that'll work again. I gave it to Smelly Man. It worked for Smelly Man. I think it did. Of course, Smelly Man does what Smelly Man does. And he buys fucking 3 cases of everything. I'm like, Smelly Man, the market's saturated, bro. It's really saturated with Jeremy fragrances. Because I wasn't the only one who got that 80% off email. A lot of people who buy a lot from got that 80% off email. Not normal consumers, but a lot of people like me, that they consider wholesale buyers, like I was. I had my average spending on fragrance one was like $800. And I spent $800 and I got 80%. No, you had to spend 8,000. How much was it? Was it 8,000? I don't remember. I think you had to spend 8,000 or it was a lot. If you spent 8,000, you got 80% off. Some shit, and you still ended up paying like 800, but you got $8,000 worth of fragrances. It was ridiculous. It was 4,000, Smelly Man. That's right. So if you put $4,000 worth of stuff in your cart, I got 80% off of that. So you still had to pay like $800 out of your own pocket. See, Smelly Man has sold 40 bottles. Me, I'm not a wholesale bottle guy, and I saw the saturation on there. I just don't want to do it. I'm a decant guy. I have an extra bottle of all of them. And that's it. But Smelly Man, that's what Smelly Man does. Yeah, I'm not paying regular price at all. I spend too much money with them. They should offer me that every time. Yeah, I like that notes, man. It's a good notes. Really good notes. But yeah, so be a human being this week and the rest of your life. And I've learned some things about myself this week. I've learned that I need to be better to some people that I'm kind of mean to. I know I need to be a better person all the way around. So we just gotta I think overall, if you are a person who's shocked and appalled by what happened this weekend, you need to show people who are not shocked and appalled by it why your life is so good the way it is and how. But don't give up. You're doing what you're doing. Keep being who you are. But definitely keep a diligent eye out on your crazy ass family members. And the only question I really have about the whole situation, and I'll drop it, and we'll wrap this up, is you would think at this day and age, and they're not expensive, they're not, that there would be 4 or 5 drones at all times around every one of those fucking buildings on top of the roofs. I just don't know why that's not a must for every one of them. If there was a drone up there, that never happens. Nobody's asking that question, though, and I don't understand why that's not being brought. I know it's early and we're morning, but now I'm kind of frustrated, too, saying he did how he was going to do him. He was always at risk. We knew that. But some drones in the air, could we have done that? They're not expensive. Fuck. You don't have the manpower, that's fine. You could put fucking 5 drones up on the air on each fucking roof within 200 yards. If there was somebody doing that, this doesn't happen. It almost happens, but it doesn't. My wife, yeah, was trying to, she understood the way I felt, but I wanted to explain to her why I really felt the way I did. And it was Charlie Kirk during election night. And when they announced that the president had won Pennsylvania, and the look of relief, happiness, but also humbleness in Charlie's face when he was on the stream and his wife walks up to him and says something like, "You deserve this." Because he had a huge thing to do with it. And he was so proud of that moment, and he was brought to tears because he was being a human being. And that's the moment that stuck with me the most. And that's what I think about. And then I think about the video of when it happened this week. And when you put those two together, it really, really, makes you a little emotional. And that's a good thing. As a guy, as a man, don't be afraid to be emotional. That's what keeps us as human beings. All right, guys. No, in both ways, man, both ways. Listen, I don't really know if there are many powerful voices on the other side that are good. I'm trying to think. Not really. I really don't know. And we're taught we don't want to lose people there that makes, if there's something anybody should appreciate, period, is if somebody builds something from the ground up and has a great work ethic, that should be appreciated by everybody. Not no silver spoon in your mouth, not something given to you, not a podcast you start because you're a celebrity. No, something you fucking build from the ground up. That should be admired. That should be taught to kids how to do. Yeah, it's just despicable. It's terrible. It's terrible because by not fully respecting what happened this week and celebrating it like some people were, all that does is feed into the narrative, and also it will end up creating a negative effect that will affect them. Everything that gets done always gets paid back. So, and it's all, and the payback is always way more and way more harsher than what they gave out. It's rough. It's rough. But I was mad. I was vindictive. I was ready to be inhuman. But I thought about it and I said, you know what? Be a human being. And that's what I'm going to be. And I have my own issues in my family right now. I will not discuss those with you guys. And I realized I had to be a human being in this situation. Because yes, another tragedy, terrible. Yeah, it's getting he deserves it all. I wish we didn't have to. What do I like watching the debates? I don't really care about the debates. I never really got into that whole thing. What I was impressed most with was his ability to build something from the ground up. His ability to he was a young guy who was happily married with 2 kids and loved it and spoke about it and bragged about it. I love that about anybody because that's showing you're a human being. You're a human being, man. Tough. Yeah, I'm a pretty moderate person, man. I am really not that conservative. I am pretty moderate. Lifelong Democrat. I'm pretty moderate, man. I'm pretty chill about stuff. I don't like guns. But I'm not an anti, Second Amendment person, but I don't believe in guns. I believe in a woman's choice to a point. I believe in corporal punishment. I believe in, biggest thing is your pursuit of happiness. However you could pursue whatever's happy to you, you should be allowed to do that. And if you have the right work ethic and the right ingenuity and the right ability and you were raised in a certain way, you should be able to achieve your goals in life. in this country, which is so amazing. And I believe that when I said I do to my wife and I father 2 children, I am responsible to be there for all 3 of them and the dogs too. And that's what I believe in. And that's not really crazy beliefs, man. That's just normal stuff. Yeah, and that show's fallen off. You know, I used to really have a lot of respect for Matt and Trey, but they're just like every other person in the entertainment business. It's easy to make fun of people when the most of the mainstream media and most of Hollywood like it. It's hard to make fun of people that most of them don't like. So that's the problem I've had with South Park in the last few years. And I don't watch it no more. I think after the COVID episode, I was done. You know, they had a really strong. They could have really came out and really said where that thing came from and who did it, and they could have made it really funny and made fun of that country. But they don't because you're not. They won't do it. And it's just part of the media's rule about that. Why LeBron doesn't talk about China? Same rule. You know what? I don't even think it's so much about that. I just think it is people not being enough of a human being. And every time we hear these stories from when I was a kid about the rapture and the end of the world, and we always said, man, they say that every time it's here. But how much worse can it get? How much worse can it get? But thank God we have fragrances, right? Thank God we have scented water to make us feel better. And what better way to leave an impression on somebody who's not being a human being is impressing them with your fragrance. Dare I say, fragrances can go a long way of making people's lives better. Name a fragrance collector who is really, I mean, all you're around people, you guys have friends who collect fragrances. Most people who do fragrances, they're usually a sociable person. They're usually somewhat confident or very confident. So fragrances definitely help to allow us to feel closer together. Hey, somebody smells good. It makes them easier to talk to. I don't know. It's really weird. I'm loving this duo fragrance, by the way. This thing is just badass. This fruity cucumber is phenomenal. I mean, like a 10 out of 10 first impression. Just amazing. I'm wearing this tomorrow. I was going to wear the Roja one more time. I've worn it twice. But I think I'm good with wearing the new Roja Elysium. I've got a good idea how I'm going to do that review. I've worn the Gucci Guilty Elixir. Where that new Gucci is, I wore it twice or 3 times. And I wore the John Barbados 3 times. So I'm ready to do my review on those 3. Yeah, if you look good, you tell them, baby, you smell good. And that's a good thing to live by right there. They connect us. They do. You don't see fragrance people doing stupid shit. Except for Jeremy Fragrance. That's about it. But you gotta have one nut job everywhere. It better not be no damn Macari shit. You know, I don't like to buy on Macari. Stan likes to buy on Macari. I don't like to buy on Macari. Let's see. It is Macari. So it already came out? I mean, is it on their website already? Damn it, man. We got a fragrance one shit. If it's not ridiculous. Now y'all got me looking. Damn it. Macari Hero. Let's go to fragrance one. Let me see. There it is. I found it. Okay. What size is that son of a bitch? Looks small as hell. I don't want the combination shit. I just want the bottle by itself. You can get Office and Mint together, but I don't need all that. I just need the one fragrance. Fragrances for men. There it goes. Why can't I buy Mint by itself? Shit. I don't want to buy a combination. I just want to buy it by itself. Do they make you buy it together? I don't want to buy it together. I want to buy it separate. What is get a girl, keep a girl? That makes no sense. Do you have to buy it together? I don't want to fucking buy it. I want the separate. All I see it as being like you gotta buy it together. Like I don't need another bottle of Office. I'm just saying. Okay, let me go to the second page. Maybe it's on the second page. No, there's the bundles. Shit, I don't want all that. I just want the fucking fragrance you all. I don't know, man. Am I wrong? You gotta buy it together? Okay. There you go. Oh, okay, there you go. Send me that one, Stan. I'll look that one up. I guess people are selling for 95. They must have bought the 4,000 again. I guess let me just go ahead and spend another 4,000 and I'll buy 20 of them. Like Smelly Man. Smelly Man, go in there and buy 20 of them and sell you one for $50. Shit. Wait till Smelly Man buys it and I'll get it for $50. eBay, I'm not worried about fake so much, but see, here's the deal. Fake just slows it down for me. If I know it's a fake, I can't. With the Macari stuff and the eBay stuff, I don't. Now, only reason I put these Rasasis up is I have a hard time thinking they would fake the Rasasi. So I knew the guy I was buying it from, both of the buyers, so I knew they were legit. But if it's a fragrance that I'm not 100% sure, I can't put it in the store until I get it in. And then if it's fake, it also puts a delay and I'll get my money back, but it's still a time thing for me. So you talking about the Mont Blanc Explorer Extreme? You know what? Before I go, let's go to new fragrances. I haven't looked in a while. New fragrances coming out. New release perfumes. Let me go to my fragrance official site. Let me find it. Fragrance official. Let me type it in. It's a new fragrances. New fragrance. New fragrances. I think that's where I found it that way. I think it's called Fragrance Official, if I'm correct. No. Let me just type in Fragrance Official. I think that's it. Yeah, I found it. Here it is. This is the site I always go to. I'll share with you guys. All right, so let me see what they got new. There's a new Nishane. There's a new Shaquille O'Neal's got a new fragrance coming out. Shit. Okay. The John Barbados we already had. Parfums de Marley is coming out with a Vero, Aragon, and Carios extract. I don't know what those are. There's a new Valentino launches Born in Roma Ivory edition. Shit, I want this one. Look at this bottle, guys. Oh hell, I gotta find this one. I got to find where this one's at. Look at this one right here. This one looks legit. Damn, this looks like a cool ass bottle. Hold on. Let me skip ahead and get out of this. Hold on. Right here. Valentino Uomo's Born in Roma. I didn't load it up. It's loading. Born in Roma Ivory Edition. I want that son of a bitch for sure. Here it is. That's a good right there. Look at that bottle, man. I'm all in on that one. No doubt. Where can I buy that at? Sometimes there's a website here you can buy that. Let me look. Okay, you can buy on the official website, Valentino. $190. Okay, so this is one I'd buy right now. There it is. Bam. And I'll be picking this one up this week. Born in Roma for the gentlemen, not for the ladies. Let's go to fragrance. Let's find the new arrivals. Let's go men. Fragrances. Where's it at? And where's the fragrance at? Maybe it's right here. Let me see. No, that's the damn clothes. I don't want clothes. I want the damn fragrances. Hold on. Damn it. Hold on. Let me find it. Men are beauty. Here it is. Beauty. Found beauty. That's what I want. Beauty's for him. There you go. Bam. There we go. Okay. Let's see. There it is right there. Valentino Uomo Ivory. It's $145 for a small bottle. The big bottle is what? Where's the big bottle at? Is the only size I got? What size is this motherfucker? It's 100 ml. Okay, it's not a bad price. I add to my bag. Make sure I'm not buying it from all right, I want you guys to see how I do my business here, but yes. Let me see how much it's gonna cost me. Hold on a second. I think I've already done my email address. Proceed to check out. So it's $165. Yeah, I'll be picking that one up this week. So I'll get this one today or tomorrow. Born Aroma for sure. All over that one. Hey, Spence, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. You too, brother. Have a good stream. Have a good night. I think I'll pass on that one, Stan. All right. There's another page here. Hold on. There's one more page of the new fragrances. So that's one. So that's where I go. It's called the Fragrance Official. You can go there and you can look at all the fragrances that are coming out. Usually where I go. Now, I also need to go to Sabina and see if Sabina has it. I haven't looked at Sabina in a couple of weeks, at least a week or so. Okay. Gucci's already there. The Roja one's there. We know about that. Okay. These are all the ones. And the John Varvatos, the Artisan Forest, I haven't bought it yet. I probably will. I haven't bought it yet. Okay. So basically, the one I don't have is the Born in Roma. I'll probably buy that. Let me go to Sabina real quick. Sometimes you get lucky. And it'll be in Sabina too. Let me go to Sabina. Sabina, new products. Let's see what they got. Sometimes you get lucky there and find some shit that they ain't come out yet. Okay, man. Sarah, nope. Okay, they got Angel Share on the Rocks. Whoa. Hold on. Let's see what size this motherfucker is before I buy it. That ain't a good price. I mean, that's not a bad price. It's how much is fucking Angel Share on the Rocks going for? What's Angel Share on the Rocks going for stand on average? This one is $269. That's still a pretty high price. I want Angel Share on the Rocks so bad. Damn, I can't believe they have that one. What else do they have here? A bunch of Miller Harris. I never heard of Miller Harris. They got Ralph Lauren Ralph Club New York. I think they have the refill one. No, they don't have the refill one. No. Anyways, that's what I see here. They have nothing really besides the Angel Share and Sabina that's new. And some Cosmic Pepper might be new. So that's not a bad price right there. $239 for it. Man, I might pick that one up. That one and the Valentino one I might pick up tonight. All right, guys, that's all the time I got. That's 10:30. I need to pack your orders. I need to get some to drink. My drink's empty. And I want to say thank you so much for being here with me tonight. When I get Cobra in tomorrow, I might either come live and do my reaction on Cobra and then maybe do talk about the imagination inspirations that are out there. Maybe have a video on that. Not tomorrow, maybe Sunday night. Tomorrow night might be a better night because I get off early tomorrow. Maybe if I get Cobra in, I do that tomorrow. Okay? I'll be on the lookout for the rest of the ones that come out. Everything that was a pre-order has arrived except for the Rasasi's Cobra. So everything else that was pre-order is now available for immediate shipping. That's not a bad price, but I don't mind buying that one from Valentino for the regular price. It's not much of a difference. They ship it in 2 days too, free shipping. All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a good night. Take us out, second outro intro song. Let's see if we got it. It goes out to you, Stan. Where is it at? I know it's still on here. It's one of these. Let's play this one.
He's got the screen lit up, no edits, no lies. One take wonder with the truth in his eyes. Fat boy fragrance, keeping it real. Breaking down bottles with a chill-free deal. He says, smell good, feel good, it's all good. In the body or out in Hollywood. Got the thick Latina shouting his name. His reviews hit hard like a runaway train. Fat boy's flow is a vibe, it's a mood. If you feel good, it smell good, then it's all good. One take truth, no need to rewind. Fat boy fragrance always stick in his mind. Fat boy's flow is a vibe, it's a mood. If you feel good, it smell good, then it's all good. One take truth, no need to rewind. Fat boy fragrance always stick in his mind. Citrus and spice, he breaks it all down from designer to niche. He runs this town. No paid plugs, no fake reviews. Just raw passion you can't refuse. Spraying confidence like a mist in the air. Fat boy's reviews leave the doubters in despair. He says, be you, keep it fresh and bold. Smell like a king and your story is told. Fake Latinas with a wink and a smile. Ain't no fat boy style, his fuego is wild. He's the voice of the people on the YouTube scene. Fragrance drinks mixed with Latin lean. Fat boy's flow is a vibe, it's a mood. If you feel good, it smell good, then it's all good. One take truth, no need to rewind. Fat boy fragrance always stick in his mind. Fat boy's flow is a vibe, it's a mood. If you feel good, it smell good, then it's all good. One take truth, no need to rewind. Fat boy fragrance always stick in his mind.
Good night, everybody. Thank you. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. God bless you and be human. And take care of each other and love each other. Fly, Eagles, fly, roll damn tide.